OnDoc was created for one reason: to change the face of healthcare forever. And let's face it, people deserve better options when it comes to their healthcare. These options should be convenient, affordable, and give people the freedom to choose the care that works for them. When it comes to healthcare, people should feel empowered and in control. We have the tools to transform the way people view healthcare and give them the power to feel limitless in their options. Healthcare is an industry of innovation and opportunity. These breakthroughs open doors of opportunity not just for better health, but for financial freedom and empowerment. Our goal is to help everyone get the opportunity to speak to a doctor 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, without having to worrying about a financial burden. Our values are freedom, authenticity, simplicity, integrity, transparency, service, community, and most importantly, teamwork. So whether you're a mother, grandparent, sister, cousin, brother, police officer, chef, entrepreneur, college student, accountant, or child, we want to radically improve the standard of health in a way that is awe-inspiring, to give you the opportunity to be strong, honorable, courageous, and victorious, becoming a champion of people and rescuing those in need. Our mission is to promote a healthier and happier quality of life by giving people the best products and services that empower them to take back control of their healthcare experience. At OnDoc, we believe that healthcare options can make you feel like you've been painted into a corner. You're limited by insurance constraints, provider schedules, and the affordability of treatment. The current system takes something so personal like your health and makes you feel powerless. So why do we settle? Because we haven't had a choice until now. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Tuesday night webinar. I'm your host, CEO and founder Robert Wilson, and today we are here to talk about how OnDoc and OnRx are revolutionizing the healthcare industry. And for anybody right now, I understand how tough times are, and believe me, from the entire OnDoc and OnRx family, we are praying for anyone that is affected by this horrific virus. But we at OnDoc and OnRx are here to help. We are here to help, and not only are we going to show you how you can save money on your healthcare and prescriptions today, we are also going to talk about how you can partner with one of the fastest growing telehealth and prescription saving organizations in the world and help individuals earn income off of helping people save money. So the problems are simple. You guys know it right now, especially with the virus happening. The cost of insurance is way too high. Millions of people are losing their insurance and their health care. Doctor shortages are everywhere, wait times, and then having to spend that time potentially in the waiting room with someone who's infected. You definitely don't want to go to the waiting room of a hospital right now. And alternative methods of medicine, excessive medical costs, and the time spent to see a healthcare specialist are through the roof right now. And also, the problems don't just stop there. The average cost for a minor medical visit is $68. And believe it or not, only 25% of those visits have to be handled in person. With new technology and changing the face of healthcare, these solutions can be provided right over your smartphone or your tablet, and that is what we are here to do at OnDoc and OnRx. We have 5 services. We're going to focus on the top 3, but before we get going, let me just tell everyone in here that these services that we put in a bundle are only $30 per month for you and everyone in your household. I'm going to say that one more time. These services are only $30 a month, and that covers you, all of your dependents under the age of 26, including your spouse. You get to save time and money. It's access 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. We are 100% HIPAA compliant, and there's no insurance required. Yes, that's right. It is the same price if you have insurance or if you don't have insurance. It is a month-to-month payment system. There are no cancellation fees. There are no contracts. All you have to do is just give us a call and cancel anytime. And you are not going to want to when you hear the value that we are putting into each one of these services. The first service is Teladoc. Teladoc gives you the ability to speak to a doctor 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, without having to leave the comfort of your own home, your hotel room, your car, wherever it is that you are. You can video chat or speak to a doctor right over the phone. Our doctors are all U.S. board certified with an average of 20 years experience. The average wait time is just under 10 minutes, and it doesn't matter if you're an infant or you are a senior, you can see these doctors. When medically necessary and when they see fit, they're going to write a prescription right to your local pharmacy. These are for things that are like cold and flu, bronchitis, headache and migraines, rash, sore throats, pink eye, sinus problems, respiratory infections, and the list goes on. Can you imagine having the ability to be able to speak to a doctor and get a prescription called into your local pharmacy instead of having to go into the doctor's office or, God forbid, the emergency room or the urgent care facility? That's what Teladoc can do, and that's our first service. Our second service is called Doctors Online. Doctors Online is simple. Instead of having to research something through Dr. Google, you can easily speak or chat, and when we say speak, we mean you can email back and forth with a specialist, and that could be a physician, a mental health expert, alternative medicine doctor, dentist, pediatrician. How many times have we gone on Dr. Google, and when I say Dr. Google, I mean Google, and typed in your symptoms and gotten a wrong diagnosis? Can you imagine if you had all of these doctors at your fingertips that you can email at any time to get the answers that you need for you and your children or your family members? These could be any questions that you have. Maybe you have an upcoming medical test that you don't understand for you or your parents. Maybe you want to determine what weight loss program is best for you. Maybe you have side effects for a new medication. There are thousands and thousands of ways that you can use this service, and it comes right with your subscription to OnDoc. Our third service is Health Advocate Solutions, and there are a ton and a plethora of things that Health Advocate Solutions provides, but we're going to talk about the second one, and that is Medical Bill Saver. I know that you guys don't know, and a lot of people don't, but every single medical bill you get, whether it's a lab test, whether it is something that you were seeing your general practitioner about, maybe the last time you went to the doctor's office, maybe you were just getting something simple as getting your blood drawn, you're going to receive a bill in the mail. And people don't know that all of these bills can be negotiated down. Every single one can. And our members and our employees at Medical Bill Saver are experts in negotiating those bills down. Just send your bill in, and we've seen people saving anywhere from 50 to 85% on their medical bills just by getting them negotiated down. And we also provide other services such as behavioral health and being able to speak to a psychiatrist or a therapist, and also dermatology as well. However, for the services that we all bundle together, they are only $30 a month. Once again, if you do not have insurance, okay. 90% of our customers do have insurance, and they love it because of the convenience. We're 100% HIPAA compliant, and once again, it covers every single individual in your household, dependents and spouse under the age of 26 years old. Spouse, doesn't matter how old they are. Now, even though all of those things are great from OnDoc, we also give you something else, and that is called OnRx. I know a lot of you out there are maybe familiar with GoodRx. OnRx is our pharmacy savings program. And the problem is that the price for prescriptions is too high. Uninsured Americans are skipping prescriptions because of the cost, and the United States spends more money than any other nation in the world per capita on their prescription medications. Our service is simple. All you have to do is go to our website and type in the prescription the prescription that you are taking, and you will see every price that every single pharmacy within your radius is offering, and then you get a discount on top of that from using our card or using our number right from your cell phone or your computer or whatever it is. The only thing that you have to do is just give that coupon code to the pharmacist. We've partnered with 35,000 different pharmacies, from Walgreens to CVS to Kroger to Albertsons to Save On Pharmacy. So many different pharmacies. Make sure that you take advantage of this, and you will be surprised on how much money that you can save just by typing in your prescription before you get it. So all of those things are great and all of those things are wonderful, but what we want to do here at OnDoc is not only show you how to save money on your healthcare and save money on your prescriptions, but also how you can help others earn income. I don't have to tell you this, but right now, during this time and this pandemic that is happening, people are losing their jobs every day. People are wondering where their next paycheck is going to come from. People are wondering if they are going to have enough money to pay their rent or their mortgage for their families for the next weeks and months to continue. And that is where OnDoc steps in at its best. Not only are we going to provide an umbrella of wellness for you and your family, but we're also going to teach you how to share our wonderful services with others and earn a residual income from doing so. Now, I don't have to tell you guys this, but the telehealth market is booming. So when you want to talk about being in the right place at the right time, I don't have to show you this chart for you to believe it. Go on to Google, go into the New York Stock Exchange, go look at telehealth, go look at Teladoc, and watch what is happening in the world right now. Recently, President Donald Trump just said that telehealth is becoming something that is essential for every single American. And that is what OnDoc is. That is what we are here to do. So being in the right place at the right time, talk about having an opportunity to be in a market that's going to generate over $160 billion worth of revenue by 2024 is extremely enticing, especially when all it is to become a member of OnDoc and have the potential to earn off of millions of helping people save money on their prescription savings or on our OnDoc services is only $35 a month. Wait, I'm going to say that again. It's only $35 a month. So an additional $5. You get to be an OnDoc customer, but now since you're paying the additional $5, you get to be a member and share our services with people all over the United States of America. It is something that is truly remarkable and changing the healthcare industry forever. So when you look at this screen right now, you might say to yourself, well, Robert, how do I get paid? Well, in our website, or the person who invited you website, you can see exactly all the ways that you can get paid at OnDoc. But today we're going to talk about two specific things. The first one is easy. For every 3 people that you bring into OnDoc, whether they're members or they're customers, it does not matter. We are going to pay you a $100 check the following Friday. I'm going to say that again. For every 3 people that you bring into OnDoc or you share our services, it doesn't matter if they're a member or a customer, we are going to give you $100 the following Friday. It is unlimited. It doesn't matter how many people you want to bring in. You want to bring in 3, you want to share it with 3, you get 100. You want to share it with 3,000, you get 30,000, right? I don't know the math. I'm sorry. I'm not as good at math. No, it's 300,000. It doesn't matter, right? It is unlimited earning potential, and that is what is so incredible about being an OnDoc member. But not only do we pay you from bonuses, and why we give you those bonuses weekly, we also pay you weekly a residual income for OnDoc and OnRx, and it looks something like this. For every OnDoc customer that you bring in, or every OnDoc member that you bring in, we're going to give you $5 a month. And for OnRx, every prescription that somebody uses, we're going to give you 60 cents and 20 cents to unlimited levels. So if you look here, these are two unlimited levels, and people are going to say, well, Robert, that's kind of confusing. I don't understand. So let me break it down for you. If you were a member and you wanted to share this opportunity with, let's say, 3 other people, you just go and tell the 3 other people to become members, and if they each got 4 customers, that would be 12 customers total, 3 getting 4, right? Well, if you're getting paid $5 on each one of those, that would be $60 per month. Now, we're talking passive residual income, doing something one time and getting paid over and over and over again, right? Remember, the bonuses are great. You get those immediately, but the residual income is something that will change your life forever. So what happens for those people? Well, those people could duplicate, and then those individuals can duplicate. And then when you look at this, just simply 5 levels down, we'd be making around $7,260 per month. A couple things to notice while you're looking at this slide. Number 1, we don't pay 5 levels. We pay unlimited levels, okay? The other thing that I want you to pay attention to is you're doing something one time. You're doing something one time and getting paid every single month that these individuals pay their OnDoc subscription. Also, on top of that, you only had to go get 3 who got 4. That's it. Now, of course, it's not going to duplicate perfectly down every single time, but can you imagine if you had 10,000 people or 20,000 people or 30,000 people and you only had to go personally talk to 5 or 10? You were talking a significant amount of residual income for you and your families during this plan B, during this time where people do not understand where their next paychecks are going to come from. We are revolutionizing an industry here. And when people talk about revolutionizing an industry, amazing things will take place. And what do I mean by amazing things? Look at some of the last companies that revolutionized an industry. Maybe it's Uber revolutionizing the transportation industry. Maybe it is Amazon revolutionizing the retail industry. One of the last big industries that needs to be revolutionized is healthcare. And in the United States, we have a problem. And the problem is simple. The cost of healthcare is rising through the roof and people cannot afford it. At OnDoc, we are here to change that statement forever. And we as a family and we as a group will make all of those things possible. Thank you very much for your time. My name is Robert Wilson. I am the CEO and founder. Please get with the individual that invited you to listen to this webinar, and I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday evening.